Hello friend, welcome. This video will show in details how to retouch or apply relaxer to a little girl's hair in details, especially for someone who has no idea of how and just how to go about it. So these are what I will be using. I am using a sachet touch up kit by Mega Growth for children. You need a neutralizing shampoo. Make sure it says neutralizing shampoo. You can use any good conditioner. I am using a moisturizing conditioner. You need something to stir your relaxer and a brush to apply it with. So I cut off the tip of the relaxer. I have had people tell me I got this sachet and I used one of it. No, one side contains the relaxer and the other side contains the activator, so you cannot use one of it. You have to cut both of them and mix them thoroughly. If your baby has much hair than my client that you can see, then I don't think one pack will be enough for you, because this was just sufficient for her. So I made sure to stir it up. I was like, the stick that comes, that spatula or whatever it is that comes with the relaxer, it's not really strong, so I just took it off and used the brush I was supposed to use and apply the relaxer to mix it up very well. Then I used, this is just a regular hair cream we have here, so any hair grease will be fine. Apply it around the perimeter of your child's head, especially behind her ears, the nape of the neck and the face, like on her scalp. So another mistake or something that is going to make your work difficult is if you fail to detangle the hair before you start applying the relaxer. When it's time to part the hair and apply the relaxer in between, like in smaller sections, if the hair is not properly detangled, it is going to waste like times 4 of your time trying to detangle each little section, and with that problem you will not be able to meet up with the time required for relaxing hair, and you might over process the hair. You might not even go round before the hair starts hurting the child. So because I just wanted to soften up the hair a little so that when I make the sections it will be faster, I apply the relaxer to the perimeters of the hair and just rub it in a little. It softens the hair so that I can part in sections. And then when I am done doing that to the 3 sections, I start sectioning the hair in small sections to make sure the relaxer gets everywhere. Now as you can see, when it's time to apply the relaxer, I apply on the left hand side. Like after parting out the section, I apply on the right hand side and then on the left hand side. Before, I used to just apply like from the left. I would swipe past the scalp that I just pointed at now and go onto the other section, but that is wrong because it gets relaxer on the scalp really fast and it can contribute to the relaxer hurting your client before you're done with the application. So you part your section, apply to the left hand side, then apply to the right hand side without swiping like from the left to the right. Don't have a clean sweep from the left to the right, because you are going to pass the line of demarcation, which is the scalp, and you will get relaxer there conveniently sitting down on the scalp. So let's just try and minimize how fast and how well the relaxer can get there. So I continue this technique until I just applied it to the whole of the head. If your client's hair is strongest at the back of her head, then you should start relaxing there. Just start wherever is the person has the thickest hair or the fullest hair or the most strong hair. When I am done, it is essential that you make the relaxer lie down flat after application. So I just use my hand to smooth it down before then applying the relaxer to the edges, because the edge is usually cleaner. Like the edges of our hair is usually cleaner than the inside, because water touches there when we bathe and then even if there is dirt there, sweat and moisture and whatever breaks down that dirt, and it is the dirt that prevents relaxer from hurting you fast. So it is always best to leave that for the last. When I felt like when I was done, I felt like just massaging the relaxer into the hair a little didn't get the hair as flat as I need it to be. So I just lightly, like, I don't comb all the way. I just comb the base of the hair a little, pull and plaster it down like trying to get it to lie flat. Then I was done. Please remember to apply relaxer to the tip of your client's hair before you start. So this is a neutralizing shampoo, so that if you get relaxer to the tip of the hair cream is going to protect it. So I am ready to wash. Instead of your hair getting over processed and paining you, there is no harm in your hair getting under processed. Next time, somehow relaxer is still going to overlap that last place you relaxed at least slightly, and you cover up for the time. So instead of your hair over processing and hurting you, it is better that it is under processed and you're good, no pain, especially when it comes to kids. But this relaxer that is made for kids does not hurt. That still doesn't mean you should over process the hair. Now also, when it comes to washing the hair, I wash the relaxer off until I can not see or feel relaxer again. Like, I just rinse it off with water until I cannot feel or see relaxer again. So you just have to be patient, make sure you have lots of water, and just keep washing off just the relaxer before you go in with your shampoo. Try to get off as much relaxer as possible and just keep on washing. So something else that helps, if you're not a salon that is privileged to have dedicated seats for kids or a seat you can adjust for a child, what I did was I have a pillow which I place on my seat, and then I reduce the height of the wash basin to the lowest, then have the kids, like, I lift them up and place them on the pillow, because most times they find it difficult to climb onto it. And then I make sure that the back of my seat, you can see it's close to the wall there. I don't let that side be where it is supposed to be, because it is going to hold up the basin and prevent it from going as far down as it can. So I turn it to the side and just reduce the height of the basin to as small as it can go. Place the kid on the pillow which is on the chair to increase their height, and then I can just have them bend over normal, just like an adult. And then I kept washing that hair until I could no more see relaxer. And when I applied the neutralizing shampoo is important, because just as the name says, it stops the processing of the hair. And you can tell when your hair you have finished washing out the relaxer when the ladder is no more pink. I just showed you the ladder and it is pink. It is not even as pink as it can be, because I have washed off a lot of the relaxer. If you apply this to a hair with a lot of relaxer, it will be way more pigmented and pink. Like, the pink color will be very, very obvious, but mine is okay. I rinse it off a lot before this, so it is not that pigmented. So I just wash. Guys, I don't know how to explain how I scrub the scalp without tangling the hair itself. So I scrub the scalp carefully without making her hair tangle. You will have the bulk of the hair inside of your palm. Remember, your hand is cupped as you scrub the scalp with the tip of your fingers. Because your hand is cupped, the bulk of the hair will be inside your palm, and then your fingers scrub. So you mix you like go vigorously with the tip of your fingers, but your palm cups the hair in a way that will prevent it from tangling. Every single time you are washing hair, you should be mindful of that, because if the hair tangles, it is going to cause serious hair loss and it is going to stress you until you cry. So be careful, and then keep washing, rinse, apply the neutralizing shampoo until you have just pure white lather. The foam from the shampoo should be white, and you should feel in your heart that there is no more relaxer in this hair. Like, just do your best. Also, remember to wash like the strands of the hair. Many people just focus on washing the scalp and forget that relaxer also gets on the part of the hair that you didn't apply relaxer, as it runs down from the hair when you're washing. So remember to run your hands with serious shampoo through the strands of the hair, through the whole length of the hair, so that you make sure you get rid of relaxers there. If not, it is going to keep processing and breaking off the hair. It is one of the major reasons why people's hair break off after relaxing. Like, children are the most difficult clients to work with. She kept trying to raise her head to focus on her cartoon, and the water was dripping on her back. Like, it didn't matter the number of times I spoke or pulled her back. I was even feeling bad because it was just crazy. It was too much. She really just wanted to watch her cartoon. But I tried and we were done. When you are done with washing with shampoo, you apply your relaxer. When you rub it into the hair, especially the hair strands, then you comb the hair. Comb the hair with the conditioner in the hair before you do the final rinse, and then thoroughly dry. You should pat the hair when drying it. Don't scrub like you're scrubbing the way guys scrub their body. Don't scrub like that. Don't do as if you're fighting with the towel. Just pat and dry as much as you can. So because I was not in the mood for it's hot, I used low heat and just balanced there and took my time to just keep drying the hair. And I wasn't aiming for bone straight hair, because I was just going to pack her hair until after some days I can then deep condition her hair. I don't deep condition on the day I wash, because if you have any tiny pain on your hair, any bruise or any scratch at all or anything, once the deep conditioner gets into it, it will hurt you. So with everybody that I can, I just leave the deep conditioning to like some days later, when we are sure if there is anything at all, it's healed. So after like 2 days, I am going to deep condition her hair. This is what we came out with. We just blow dried, not too much, not badly. If you want to see just a wash day routine, I will link this video in the description bar so that you can go ahead and watch it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed day. Please share this information with anybody that might like it, and please give this video a thumbs up. It helps a lot. Thank you so much. Bye.